there's something happening in the NDC situation, And then they ask me, why do you want to talk about NDC? But who should I talk about? There are only two political parties in Ghana. Kamna Bonfrey of CPP, good evening to you. I don't mean CPP is not part. CPP is a very big part. Did you see the video where Johnson Asiedu Nketiah was concerned that some prayer had occurred at the IPAC meeting and he wasn't happy with it, and he said, Bonfrey said Ghana is a secular state. I can understand. I mean, you go to an IPAC meeting, the electoral commissioner says some pastor is praying. He says the pastor in his prayer cast insinuations. So ask the people who were there that, what was Asiedu Nketiah talking about? I said something. What did the pastor say? Apparently, the pastor is reported to have said, anybody who has come to this meeting to frustrate it, may the blood of Jesus, you know, that kind of thing they do. The blood of Jesus, the blood of Jesus. I think he thought it was him. I don't know. I wasn't there. But I was told this is the simple matter. He was concerned that the prayer meeting, etc. Anyway, our friend Johnson Asiedu Nketiah is here. Yes. Johnson Asiedu Nketiah for national chairman. Now, this is going to be epic. It's going to be epic because this is what is happening. People are waiting for Asiedu Nketiah to shift from the general secretary position, and then they will go and run it. Elvis Ankra, Fifi Kwete, now my friend Dr. Otokuno, all of them are in there. Now, the controversial matter is, Ofosu Ampofo has started a campaign, which is quite strong. He's saying that as national chairman, he has moved the parliamentary seats of NDC from where it was to a near par with the ruling government. He has organized parliament to be able to elect an NDC speaker. All of that is true. And he said that has never happened. It is also true. Now, the very thing for which Ofosu Ampofo is claiming plaudits and therefore urging NDC voters, delegates to re-elect him as chairman is the same facts that would have gone for Johnson Asiedu Nketiah. You see what I mean? Johnson Asiedu Nketiah, general secretary, could actually claim stronger that I organized the party's parliamentary processes and we won so many seats. All the seats we lost in 2016, we won them. He can claim that too. In fact, on the night that the speaker was elected, I was in parliament. I saw Johnson Asiedu. He also saw me, but, we just shadowed each other and then, I saw him, he was standing there. When he saw me, he turned me to I turned. Then we just balanced, no problem. Then the guy, he shifted me and said, did you see your man? I said, I saw him. He said, but he see you? I said, I don't know. He said, maybe he saw you. I said, I don't care. So I saw him on the night I saw him. I don't know whether he remembers. But when I saw him, no, I turned. He saw me, no, he turned. So cool, no problem. We are cool. We are cool like that. We used to be neighbors in Sakumono, so there's no problem. Yeah. Now, that's what Johnson Asiedu Nketiah, can also claim. Okay, he can say that I was general secretary, but now he's jumping from general secretary to contest the chairmanship. So I'm not so sure whether he can align himself with Ofosu Ampofo's claim, which makes it difficult for the party people to select. But from what I have heard from the party, it's going to be a very tough race. And it looks like this Ofosu Ampofo versus Asiedu Nketiah chairmanship is also the contest, is the prelude for the contest between Kwabena Duffour and John Dramani Mahama. If you ask any analyst, John Dramani Mahama is far ahead in the NDC race, a distance ahead, okay. But Dr. Duffour is coming with his Ahunto and all of that. Now, if you don't know anything and you just look at the launch of Ahunto and see the statements Johnson Asiedu Nketiah made, which was made in favor of Dr. Duffour, then you look at the statements Ofosu Ampofo made, which seem to be made in favor or rather taking a little bit away from Dr. Duffour as the originator and owner of the whole Ahunto focus, then you will agree with me that the division is clear. Ofosu Ampofo will be the John Mahama candidate if he remains chairmanship. Asiedu Nketiah will be the John Mahama candidate if he remains general secretary. But if he's going for chairmanship, I'm afraid he may not be the John Mahama candidate. Does Johnson Asiedu Nketiah still possess what he used to have? I mean, if this contest was 12 years ago, Ofosu Ampofo will not stand a chance. No way. Asiedu Nketiah will win. But that's not the same Asiedu Nketiah now. And besides, he's the longest general secretary since 2006 up to 2022 or so. He was general secretary before Professor Mills became president. So it's not 2000. The election was 2008. So most likely they conducted the election 2 years ahead. 2006, he became general secretary. He left parliament, became general secretary. He's been there 2022. So he's one of the longest serving members. Credits to him, though, he has resisted the temptation to become a minister and has remained with the party. That's really credit to him. Because, there's always a temptation when your party is in power, general secretary, to also come and be minister, so you have policeman and all of that. The National Party executive work is like It's like a foot soldier work. Some people don't like it and all that. But those who are focused, like Asiedu Nketiah, has demonstrated tenacity, very focused on it, and he's there. He remains there. But now he wants to move to the chairmanship. That's where the problem is coming. We're going to be observing it keenly and be giving you all the information. Don't worry, we'll get a lot of information from NDC as well. Don't let that not surprise you. This is how the industry works, okay? Let that not surprise you at all. So Johnson Asiedu Nketiah is running for the chairmanship against Ofosu Ampofo. It's going to be a proxy fight between John Dramani Mahama and Johnson Asiedu Nketiah. I should have had the NDC anthem ready just to end this one. But keep your eye on that. We are keeping our eye on that.